Hey guys, welcome back to PokeLairTCG. And here today I have a deck profile and a little talk about a League Cup I just got second place at in Maryville, Tennessee. And I was playing Zoroark Glistopod. I feel like this deck was very consistent for this type of meta that we're in right now, just because it can one-shot a Lycanroc GX from the very popular Lycanroc Zoroark. And it can Ace a roll at Max Potion like a bunch of times, so it's just like a lot of healing, being able to draw as many cards as you want. And being able to do 1 to 20 on armor press. It also does very well against Vikabulu. I did beat it all 3 times. 2 times, yeah. So if I were to make any changes to this deck, I would take out Mew EX, just because even if you are playing against Buzzwole, which I didn't, it doesn't really matter anyway, just because if you start, say you're playing against like the Zoroark Mirror and you start it, that's a free 2 prize cards that you cannot give up. And that's just really bad. And also I would take out the Mindjack Zoroark. Instead, I'd add a Rescue Stretcher. Mindjack Zoroark just rather not be attacking with the 1 prize attacker, since mostly not everything can one-shot a Zoroark GX, and I'd rather than not take a prize card at all. And then I would add a Mewtwo. Yeah, Mewtwo. That's what I would do. So let's talk about my matchups. Round 1, I faced against Greninja, and I just kind of steamrolled them. Round 2, I faced against the Mirror, and it was very close, but I am really good with resource management, so I was able to keep all my Acerolas, all my energies under control. Round 3, I faced a Mirror again, and this time I lost off of a misplay with a double puzzle. I thought I had game because I did have a damage, the guy did have a damaged Lele, and I had 2 prize cards left. But he Acerola'd, and there's no way, and he ran me out of energy. He like double puzzled for like 4 enhanced damage, it's kind of crazy. So I was out of energy at that point, and I grabbed like 2 Acerola of this puzzle, and I should have just got some energy, but that's okay. And round 4, I faced against, I want to say, Bulu? Yeah, I faced against Vikabulu, and that was pretty easy. You just like armor press, you can one-shot, you 2-shot a Bulu with armor press, you could crossing crut 1, and then I like to get an early Guzma on a Grubbin and kill their Oranguru, so that's 6 prizes. Or you could 2-shot another Bulu. It really makes no difference. Another thing that I like to do is either attack with what I did is I attacked with Zoroark, the Mindjack, just to bait him to going to use his Wilderness. No wait, that was a top 4, never mind. And then I ID'd my last round. So I came in 5th place as 5th seed, going 4-1-1. And then I faced the same guy I faced in round 2 as Amir. And this now is best 2 out of 3. Earlier was best of 1. So this top 8 match, it was really simple for me, just because I think after playing against Amir, like this is like my 4th time today, I really figured it out. Whoever gets the first attack off on an EX or GX Pokemon, like the first 120 on a Glistopod or a Zoroark, is going to win the game. Just because, say, that happened to me every single time against this guy. I was able to get the first attack off and not the first prize to kill a Zorua, Wimpod, Koko, or Mewtwo, whatever it was. I was able to get the first blood, because then he has to use the first Acerola. And also, I was playing a Max Potion, which I highly recommend you play in this list, because it's giving you like a way so you can heal and attack. That's what you really want to do. You want to heal and attack, but you can also use a Guzma to potentially get another knockout. So, here's the key. He's crawling on my desk. That is how I was able to beat the Mirror in top 8. And then in top 4, I faced against Vikabulu. This guy was kind of nervous because I think it was his first like top in a really long time. So he was really nervous. I don't think he made any misplays. He was playing the Kikabulu list. He wasn't playing any Bridget, and that really helped me a lot. He wasn't able to set up as well as other Bulu lists. But he did get turn 2 Candy Vikavolt in both games. Anyways, sorry guys, still tired. I was just able to do what I did earlier, armor press. Wasn't able to get a one-shot on me without a Kukui, which I know it's hard to get. And I was able to just trade away. He did get super aggressive game 2, so I was able to end him to nothing and just armor press my way to victory. Because he didn't, I killed his Oranguru. That's what you definitely want to do, is kill the Oranguru. So yeah, and then in the finals match, I was facing against Lycanroc Zoroark, and this guy had already faced against 6 grass decks today and beat all of them. He even beat Golisopod Garbodor with Trash Avalanche. It's kind of ridiculous. He said the guy kind of dead drew, but you're not supposed to win those. So, game 1, I dead drew. Like, I had to Mallow, and I put a Sycamore in the grass, and I forgot that I'm supposed to put the Sycamore on the top. So I drew grass, and I was like, fuck. So that's kind of a little misplay for me, but we almost won it. It was like 6-2 prize cards. I always went Guzma, kill Lycanroc, Guzma, kill Lycanroc, and I needed to get in one last Guzma. After I double puzzled for 2 Guzma back, he ended me. I had no Zoroark in play. All I had was a Grass Energy, DCE, and a Golisopod out. Like, I tried not to overbench, so he couldn't, like, GX a Golisopod. I didn't even use Bridget, just because I didn't want to overbench. And I hardly ever got out any Zoroarks, which I think was the misplay. I feel like I have to get out Zoroarks anyway in order to win this matchup, just so I can, like, draw cards. But every single time I would get one out, he's like Bloodthirsty Eyes, Claw Slash. But game 2, I was able to just steamroll him. Just got a really good start. I also in the first game had really bad prizes. 2 DCE, Tapu Koko, an E Hammer, and a Max Potion. Those were really bad. And game 2, I was just able to just first impression or right is beating every single turn, and I was able to take that one. And game 3, I started off really well again, but he killed my Tapu Koko, and I was like, oh no, what am I supposed to do now? He figured out that Tapu Koko is a huge thing, and I feel like because of that, this deck does need a Floatstone. But I don't know what to cut. Maybe 2 Floatstone, I'm not so sure. I feel like it definitely does need a Floatstone. Maybe like 1 Floatstone and 1 Tapu Koko. I don't know, but I feel like without Mewtwo and Rescue Stretcher, like Rescue Stretcher can help you get back your Tapu Koko. That's kind of why it's there. Because I needed it like every single game. And Mindjack Zoroark, like, attacked once with it, so it only did 130. Anyways, and then game 3, he powered up. I was looking fine, but I started dead drawing. Like, I didn't have anything. I had like Bridget, Puzzle Time, Field Blower, and a Acerola. And no Zoroarks, so because he had killed them already. So sitting there with like 2 prizes cards left, and he gets 3 Strong Energy, a Choice Band, and Kukui to Claw Slash, knock out my Golisopod. And after that, I had nothing. So all I had was a DCE to Mindjack Zoroark, and he's down to 1 prize card. So that was the end of that. It was just like kind of unfortunate draws. I feel like I was playing really well, like I was making some smart plays. Tried to preserve this Tapu Koko with my kind of awkward start. Anyways, here is the list. Every single card in here served a huge purpose. This and this were not in here, but I feel like they are definitely better being in here. Let's see how much this does for Bulu. 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah, that's really good. And the one Eva Soda helped out a lot, just being able to get out those stage 1s and E-Hammers. This list is very good, and I will definitely am thinking about playing this list for a long time because it is very good. Now, the next regional is St. Louis, and that's a thing of Ultra Prism, and I feel like my prediction is that either a Savalian Metal deck or a Golisopod deck will win it, just because Glaceon and Metal decks such as Magnezone are getting so much hype, and I feel like Golisopod Garbodor is going to be a huge play. I think that's what I'm going to be playing, just because the entire format is coming down to huge like abilities. I feel like you have to play the rainbow one just so you can have like a Celesteela in there for Glaceon, because otherwise Glaceon can get really annoying. But anyways, that's much my prediction, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll let you know if any more League Cups top 8s I get. So far, I'm on a huge streak. I think I've gotten like 6 in a row, so I only missed like 1 top 8 at a League Cup. I think 1 in TNLG. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.